Can you describe to us sort of the settings where you wrote the book? What time of day? Where was it at? Or was it night and day? Or did it?
I am such a hot mess. I'm such a disorganized. I
Amazing, great.
wrote this book. When my dad passed, my mom decided, fuck it all. We're going on a trip for my 70th birthday, and there were 4 of us left. It was my mom, my sister, my nephew, and myself. And she was like, you're all gonna pick a place in the world, and we're gonna go. And that's what we did for a month. So part of this book was written in the back of a car in Iceland that, with all the suitcases, like typing like this in the back of a car while my sister almost killed us, driving like a maniac. It was written in the tiny, it was really written in, I feel like in tiny moments of where madness was ensuing around me, and I just went in, and then, those were the first drafts, and then a pandemic hit, and then it was just Sarah, my sweetheart, and I sitting on a couch, staring into each other's eyes, being like, hey babe, how are you? How are you, babe? I'm fine, babe, how are you? And so then we continued the writing of the book on that couch, her on her computer, me on my computer. She would trail me. So Sarah basically edited this manuscript. By the time it got to the editor who purchased the book, the editor had 10 notes that were grammar notes. Wow. So I mean, Sarah really is yes, totally. Sarah, I mean, she really brought out when I handed her the first things that I gave her, it was 40 pages of Arial, single-spaced, in 11 inch or whatever the dimension of that is. And she was like, no. She's like, sweetheart, no. You gotta, nobody can read this shit. You gotta double space it, you gotta put 12 on it, give it a Georgia or something so that we can look at it. So it was really Sarah who coaxed the story into being and helped me shape it. And that process was really beautiful because we were in a crisis in the world, and it was like a lifeline for us, and it was like a way of like a sexiness between us that we, it was like foreplay. So it was really lovely to get to have that time. I think that made the book come alive quicker. It only took 6 years, but I think those 3 years of the pandemic were really important years.